Welcome to the holiday edition of Embracing What's Possible with Roxy. My goodness, it's been a crazy year. Cannot even believe that we're this close to the holidays. I cannot even believe what a year it's been. Whether it's been a good year for you, whether it's been a beautiful year for you, whether it's been a hard year for you. Can we just all take a breath? Take a nice deep breath in and out. Put your hand on your heart. So you're not going to have a lot of guests this month. You're going to have me, your host. And you know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because we need to spend a little time together. And I also do wellness in addition to the disability world. And next week I get to go to Malibu, California, and I might have some guests. We might talk about somatics with you, and we might actually demonstrate a session that you might want to enjoy. I'm going to be at a beautiful retreat center in Malibu, California, and I'm really excited about, sharing the somatic work with you. But we're not doing that today. You know what we're doing today? I'm going to extend my hands to you. I'm going to put them on my heart. And I just want to tell you that, I've been through a lot in my life and I've suffered. And, I've struggled a lot financially, emotionally, sexual abuse, emotional abuse from my childhood, all the way through to adulthood. And I would say the last year has really been very powerful. And the love for I have for myself has been really amazing and wonderful. And I've seen so much growth. And I want you to explore knowing that you can take a little digestible step of self love. Maybe thinking about something that you can narrow down that maybe has been hurting you and maybe hasn't really been wonderful for you, and try to figure out how to kind of release that and try to figure out. And then you're going to be like, well, but how, Roxy? But how? Put your hand on your heart and smile a little bit. Can you give yourself a little bit of a hug? You know, be you. I was at a conference this morning, whether that conference resonated with me or didn't resonate with me. But if I'm supposed to be you, if I'm supposed to be loving in me, I'm supposed to be myself, and I'm supposed to be embracing myself. My companies are all called embracing. We can't take all of this so seriously. We have to accept that we are who we are. We have to embrace that. We have to enjoy that and love that. I'm putting out my hands to you again. Put your hands back on your heart and give yourself a hug. You're valuable. You're wonderful. You're caring. And there are people in your life who really care about you. Call them. Tell people you love them. Love shouldn't be scary. It really shouldn't. Kindness shouldn't be scary. Being human shouldn't be scary. Be kind to people. Be loving to people. Be good to people. Shouldn't be scary. It should be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind. It's not easy. I finally am here, but I didn't get here overnight. I didn't get here in a blink of an eye. It took time. It took emotion. It took healing. It took taking away pain. It took talking about pain. It took crying and tears. It's not easy. Not easy at all. Quite remarkable. Knowing that we can walk through our lives, and a lot of times we're going to feel pain and we're going to feel suffering and we're going to feel sadness. And we're going to feel it. And it's not going to be easy. We can feel fear. It's not easy. And it hurts. And it's really scary. Really scary. But it can be changed. It can be shifted. But it takes time. You can take out a piece of paper and you can just free write. You can close your eyes and put your hand on your heart and just try to listen and see if anything comes up, of maybe why you're upset or why you're angry, why you're feeling self loathing, and what you could say or do to maybe shift that a little bit into maybe some self unconditional love. What if you could have some self unconditional love? What if you could feel it for yourself? Roxy, but that's not easy. But that's not easy. That's why I have you put your hand on your heart. Put your hand on your heart. Because maybe you could feel it. Maybe you don't feel good. Just maybe. Maybe you don't feel good. Mm. That hand on your heart could be the best emotional support you could give yourself all year. You're feeling down? Put your hand on your heart. And then try to smile. If you tried it, what happened? Did you feel better? Put your hand on your heart. Now I did a double hand, and I do. I feel better. I really do. I feel good. Put your hand on your heart and offer that love to this yourself. You have to offer it to yourself before you can offer it to others. I'm extending my hands to you. I've had to learn. I've had to learn. And it's not been easy. It's not been easy at all. It's been painful. It's been a struggle. It's been hard. Not believing that somebody cares about you, not believing that they believe in you, not believing that you're amazing. You got to believe that in yourself. And that takes self love. That does. Take self love. When you're feeling down and you're feeling like you can't, and on the heart, smile. And on the heart, smile. And write it out. Figure out how you feel. Figure out how you are in that moment. Write about it. Blog about it. And if those tears come, accept them. Maybe you're healing something, you know? Maybe you are feeling a shift in you. It's amazing. All these things that we can have for ourselves, all these things that we can do for ourselves, because that starts here. Doesn't start out there or even up here. It starts in the heart. Starts in the heart. There's that breath again. I guarantee you, if you do that 10 times, 10 times in a session, sit down. I'm feeling kind of crappy. I'm feeling kind of gross. I don't know what's wrong. I don't want to deal. I don't like what's happening. And you put your hand on your heart and you smile. And wait a minute. It's going to relax you. It's going to relax that nervous system. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to give you some kind of joy. It's going to give you some kind of peace. Might bring tears. It might. Is is it really scary? Is it really so scary that you are going to is it so scary that you are going to, you know, feel a little different? Is it so scary that you might feel peace? Is it so scary that you might feel comfortable in embracing yourself? It might be. But guess what I'm going to tell you to do? Not snap. Hand on your heart and breath. I'm hoping that it works for you. If you want to comment to me and let me know that it works for you, you can email me at roxylmt311 at gmail. You can email me and go to embracingwellnessbyroxy.com or even embracing-disability.com. There's all sorts of ways to get a hold of me. I'm willing to talk to you. I'm willing to check in and applaud you. You're going to give yourself some self love. You're going to give yourself some self soothing. You're going to give yourself a way to calm yourself down. And the tears may come. The tears came for me. They're just not coming now because I've healed a lot. Simple techniques. I hope that I get to share a somatic session with you and you get to observe a somatic session with me and one of my colleagues, and we'll do it live. That's what I'm really hoping. I'm going to put it on the air next week while I'm in Malibu. None of these shows are going to be typical for the December because the December is about you and dealing with the holidays and finding ways to relax and finding ways to calm down your nervous system, finding ways to regulate yourself because things are hard right now. And when you have to go outside and you have to go in another room because the family stress, you don't even want to know about my family stress. We'll do episode 3 on my family stress and how I've coped with it and what I actually had to decide to do so I don't hurt myself while all the wonderful things I'm going to be working on. So it's, you know, it's needed. We have to figure out how to calm ourselves down. We have to figure out how to quiet this down because if we're listening to this and all of this is just noisy and loud and angry, we're going to not be able to do that. We're going to have a frown, a grumble. We're going to have something else than this. What do you got to do? You're going to breathe a little bit. You're going to smile and you're going to put your hand on your heart and you're going to stay there for a minute and a half. I might even push you to stay there for 2 minutes. I want to see how that works. The holiday editions are about you, how you can regulate differently, how you can calm down the nervous system. The December episodes are going to be about how we take care of ourselves, how we do work around this taking care of ourselves, how we are in self-love, how we can get to our self-love. Takes time. I'm telling you, I did not get to this overnight. I'm telling you that I didn't just open up my eyes one day and be like, I'm going to be happy, because I wasn't. I was miserable. I was angry. I was stressed. I was upset. I was anxious. I was worried about everything. But I also had to do my practices. I also had to go and have spiritual teachers, and I had to go and learn things and grow with things. And be and figure out spaces. And then I became a wellness specialist 10 years ago, and I grew at that. But that wasn't even easy. None of this has been easy. I've suffered. I've been challenged. I've been hurt. I've been in pain. But this has helped. But I love the hand on my heart and the smile. I always also like to add the whole belly thing with a giggle. Because then, how can you find sadness in that giggle on your belly? It's almost like you're tickling your own belly. How do you find sadness in punching your belly? It's kind of weird to touch your belly, so it makes you giggle. So the happy Buddha, like you put your hand on your belly, and it's the happy Buddha. It's like you're rubbing your own thing for good luck. How can you be stressed when you're rubbing your own belly for good luck? Look, I've been in pain. I always know my foot hurts. I'm don't even have health insurance right now. There's things that I'm afraid of. There's things that I'm stressed out about. But I also know that there's so much good that has happened. Um, and I'm really looking forward to kind of figuring out how to resolve all these things that I need to resolve. How do I fix all of these things that I need to fix? What do I need to do? How do I need to work through that? So I breathe. I put my hand on my heart and I smile. And then I add the belly in just because the belly makes me giggle. Why do we have to make this so complex? Why do we made to make this so complicated when it could just be so simple, right? Let it just be so simple. Let it just be so peaceful. You know, allow it to have peace. Allow it to have comfort. And when you're struggling, use it for your comfort. And then maybe take out a journal and write a little bit about it. Record something, so you have some kind of solidarity. You have something kind of like that, can show that, hey, this is what I've worked on. And, now I have something that I can view back on. You need help. You need support. Roxy, LMT311 at gmail.com. You need support, you go to my website, embracingwellness by Roxy.com. There are things on there that I can do virtually. hmm We'll get it done. You got this. Breath, smile, hand on the heart. My hands are extended out to you, giving yourself self love, giving that you need that regulation for your nervous system. You need to calm it down. This is going to run, but this could calm it down just even a little bit. It's breath, smile, hand on the heart. Breath, smile, hand on the heart. belly for laughter and distraction, and a good distraction. Breath, smile, hand on the heart, belly for a distraction of goodness, and giggle. It's simple. Reach out. Let me know how I can help. Let me know how I can be an asset. We got this. Too stressed? Try it. Hold that breath, smile, and hand on the heart for a minute, minute and a half. 2 minutes out of your life to calm down that stress. You're worth it. Why are you not doing it? So do it and get out of your comfort zone and just please do it and give yourself some space to do that. Anytime you're feeling it, breath, smile, hand on the heart. Breath, smile, hand on the heart, and giggle. I feel joy. I feel peace. I feel comfortable. There's a little bit of stress in my life. There's things that I'm worried about right now, but I'm happy and I'm at peace. That's what we need. We need happiness. We need peace. We need centering. We need to calm down the nervous system. We need to have nervous system regulation. Reach out. If this is not easy on your own, please reach out. It's not an easy time. And I know people feel like that they're so stressed that harm could come. But before it gets to that, could you at least try to breathe, smile, hand on the heart, and maybe belly rub? Try it. A minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes out of your life. I keep increasing the time because I want you to be calm. And what if you keep trying it? And what if it works? My hand is always on my heart. And the reason why is because I know it's going to self regulate me. And I know that I'm going to calm myself down when I'm stressed. And that's important to me. It's extremely important to me. And I want it to be important to you. Look, be with me this holiday season as we get into comfortable places, uncomfortable places, and we're trying to find out how we can do wellness. Breath, smile, hand on the heart, belly for the giggle. I've enjoyed my time with you. Again, if you need anything, please reach out and find that centering and that peace of mind and that nervous system regulation through something so simple as a little bit of breathing, a little bit of a smile, holding your hands on your heart, and giving their belly some love with a giggle. I'm making it as simple as possible, and I want to embrace you. Congratulations for at least trying it. Congratulations for at least working with me or even staying with me to find some peace, find some softness in a crazy, chaotic world that we're hurting in right now. It's a crazy, chaotic world that we're hurting in right now. So come and join me, my show. You'll see it Saturday at 11:30 with Embracing What's Possible with Roxy. I'll catch you in California next week. And you never know who's going to be on. And I'm hoping we're going to do a live somatic. I'm hoping we're going to do a live somatic session live, and you'll get to see it and maybe want to work with me in the near future. But I'm also hoping that it can help change your life too. Be good to yourself and have an amazing week. Talk to you soon. And again, reach out to me if you need anything. I'm here. I will get you information, and I will extend that hand and I'll put it on my heart to your heart. Have a great, great rest of your week. Roxy B. Rocker, embracing what's possible, your lovely host. You get to spend time with me all December. Um, Except maybe that session, there won't really be a lot of guests right now. That'll mostly be me. So excited. Happy holidays. Be good to yourself and try your best to get through this holiday season in the most lightest way. It may not be stress me, but if we can make it a little bit lighter, that'll be really important. Blessings to you.
is everything. This is your Prospera era, where dreams align with grace, abundance flows like rivers. You've stepped into your place. Rise, reign, and remember, you were born to shine. Welcome to your moment, Prospera, it's time.
We hope you enjoyed today's show on Prospera TV Network. Make it a point to visit us on YouTube and catch all your favorite shows anytime you want. Interested in hosting a show of your own? Or advertising your business on our network? Contact Elena Rodriguez.